One has to begin with the fact, which everybody has always known until recently, that life is full of pain. Not only pain, but it is also has a lot of pain. And tenderness is in part a response to that. But it is also something else. It seems to me that it is a refusal to judge. It seems to me that actions have to be judged with an incredible rigor and all the time declared. It is not that, I don't think that life, or that, I mean, there is so much that has to be judged, so much that has to be denounced, and also so much that has to be praised. But not people. I do not think that we have the right of any final judgment of anybody. And tenderness is, in a way, an expression of that refusal to judge.
I always like to think of it like this. When we were at school, we were asked to do compositions, and I'm sure everybody listening was, to Day at the Seaside, you know. And when I wrote compositions about days at the seaside, I told lies. I didn't write what happened at all. I said that my mother bought me a nice shiny bucket and spade. She never did. And I realised now what she did buy me is much more interesting, you know. She bought me a wooden spoon once so she could take it home afterwards. But you would never think of writing that down, so it's always better to trust your own.
The existing social and institutional arrangements of our society have broken down in many ways, and the new ones have not risen up yet.
You know, it's a question of keeping yourself in relation to, in some kind of clear relationship, more or less, to the force which feeds you. You know, some days you're happy, some days you ain't. But as long as we can manage to deal with it on the simplest, level,
right.
Just to bear in mind that this person facing you is a person like you. You know,
Yeah.
They're gonna go home and do whatever they do, just like you. They're as alone as you are. You know.
But then that becomes a responsibility, doesn't it?
Well, it's called love.
Yeah.
You know.
We agree. Yeah. Love is a tremendous responsibility. Though.
It's the only one to take. There isn't any other.
I agree.
I like energy. Energy is something that calms me down. So during the moment of time at the theater, I kind of broke down and then I kind of went running to the water and I'd sat on the wall, and from anyone's perspective, you would have thought I was about to jump into the water. This professional, my children's rights officer, came, sat next to me, the exact same way I was sitting with my legs dangling over the sides, and he just sat there and waited for me to speak.
Helping, and what is the thing that we can do that could be of the best, most use to people on a journey that they're on? Is it something liberal and soft and silly to talk about about helping? You know, is it supposed to be something more than the human condition? Because that's what we're always doing in our private and personal lives. We're always helping each other all the time.